You know, just out here chilling in DC. There's a lot of preparations being made. I guess. Well, actually, there wasn't a lot of preparation being made. Just a couple of days ago, they had a rally for Vice President Kamala Harris, and they had all the gates um, built up and all that other stuff. So they still took a lot of that stuff down. But anyway, uh, the Washington Wizards actually won a game. Actually, they won two games in a row. They For the second time in 3 nights, they beat the Atlanta Hawks. They got their first win of the season at the expense of the Atlanta Hawks in Atlanta, to the tune of 121-119. What's up, Darrell Jones? Hey, congratulations on the Dodgers winning the World Series. I could take great solace in the fact that we lost to the eventual champ. So, you know, and we put up a bigger fight than the Yankees did. But anyway, neither here nor there, right? Congrats to the Dodgers on winning the World Series, right? Um, and then the Wizards come right back last night and beat the Atlanta Hawks again. This time the game was in DC to the tune of 133 to 120. Um, Bilal Kalibale, I know me and the one LVZ was talking about him last year. We was wondering if this guy's would even pan out. So far, he's actually played pretty good. So far. The Wizards have a really, really, really young team. I think they were like one of the youngest teams in the NBA. And so far in this season, they're 2-2. Now, do I expect them to keep this going? No. Regression is going to hit at some point. But as of right now, the Wizards are 2-2, and the two wins came against the Atlanta Hawks, right? Who I thought coming into the season going to be a mediocre team anyway. So yeah. Now, if the Wizards can play them all 82 games, but they're gonna have a tough slate. That Eastern Conference is loaded. But then again, when you factor in the fact that the Sixers hasn't been playing good, the Sixers without Joel Embiid and Paul George, the only guy they got on that team right now is Tyrese Maxey, and you know they haven't, they've been sucking, right? They lost to the Pistons last night at home, 105-95. So I mean, coming into this season, we thinking teams that's going to go out there and do the damn thing. And right now, we have not seen that. The Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks, I don't know what's going on with them. They're losing games they had no business losing, and they're struggling right out of the gate. You got, like I said, you got Philadelphia struggling right now. But like I said, they got Paul George and Joel Embiid hurt. The Milwaukee Bucks are struggling right now. Uh, so this picture, as of right now, as of this moment, we all know things can change. But as of this moment, and is this clear picture as we thought it to be, right? Now, like I said, this season only like a week old, so teams got plenty of time to turn it around. But right now, you know, it's wide open. Then we get to my Los Angeles Lakers, who started off on a 3-game winning streak. They was able to hold serve at home, and now they lost 2 games in a row. Uh, they lost to Phoenix on Monday night, and just get basted last night by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shouts out to the Black Spider for a donation in the super chat. Say keep it up. I appreciate you, my sister. Good to see you. As always, thank you for being a frequent contributor to the channel. That means a lot from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate you. You say the East is essentially the Celtics and then everybody else. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. And I watched that game last night between the Celtics and Pacers, right? And the Pacers had the Celtics down by like 20 at one point. So between that and the World Series, right, which we'll get to here in a bit, but I was like, man, Indiana got this game, man. And I go get a burger from Shake Shack, right? So I go to Shake Shack, get a burger. I come back, the Celtics done tied the game. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, man, look, and it goes back to the theme of this team last year. What's up, Gideon? Happy Halloween to you too. Uh, it's one of those things where you live by the knife, you're gonna die by the sword too. They live and die by that 3 point shot. If the three is not falling, man, Boston is going to get blown out. But if they're making their threes, Boston is going to be an extremely difficult team to beat. But yeah, right now, as it looks right now, it's Boston and everybody else. Everybody else is trying to fight for their place in the line or their seat at the table. But yeah, uh, it's basically Boston and everybody else. So, but then, Boston was handed their first loss last night. Um, so there's that. So, but what's his name? Pascal Siakam. He hit that dagger three at the end of the game with like 6 seconds left. That was a hell of a shot by Pascal Siakam. And when he shot that three, it didn't look like he shot that bitch with confidence, right? Because he hesitated somewhat before he shot it, but it went in. So at the end of the day, that's what was most important. That when you shot it, it went in. So there's that. But yeah, going back to the Western Conference, right? Lakers, like I say, won three in a row. Got blown out last night by the Cleveland Cavaliers. There was one play that really got under my skin in that game. It came in the second quarter, where there's not a day goes by where a siren don't go off in DC. But anyway, there was a play in the second quarter where Anthony Davis looked like he was going up for a reverse layup. Um, Jared Allen blocks the shot. He's looking for a foul call instead of getting back on defense. Jared Allen ran right past him and then gets an easy dunk. That play really irritated me last night when I saw that. I was like, really, yo? You bitching about a foul call all the meanwhile your man is going down there dunking on your ass. That game last night really left a bad taste in my mouth, if you ask me. Right? So Lakers are 3-2. They're on like a 5 game road trip. So we just got to see if they can if they can get it right. You know what I'm saying? And then Jared Allen had like a monster double double last night too. He had a monster double double last night. The Cavs just got whatever they want when they want, however they want last night, man. I just didn't like that game from the Lakers at all. They just came out all lethargic and you know just going through the motions or whatever like that, man. They need to do better than that shit. But anyway, and then we get to the Denver Nuggets. If you think, I think this is the team that's going to suffer the biggest decline, right? They had to go to overtime with the Raptors and the goddamn on Brooklyn Nets. Are you serious right now? So I know I made a bet a couple nights ago on for Jokic to get a triple double because I look at the Brooklyn Nets roster, right? Nick Claxton is out. They got a couple other people that's out too, but I'm like, they had literally nobody that can stop Jokic, right? There's nobody on the Brooklyn Nets that can stop Jokic. So when I saw that line of plus 230 for him to get a triple double, I had to play that shit. I had to play that. So yeah, 2 games in a row where they had to go to overtime against scrub teams and stuff like that, man. That's not a good look. And uh, and if you look at the makeup of their team, the core players are still there, but the role players were the ones that were the dogs, like the Caldwell Popes and the Doodoo Browns and such. But if you look at the core of the team, the Michael Porter Juniors, the Aaron Gordons, the Jamal Murrays, and the Jokic, maybe outside of Aaron Gordon, none of those other aforementioned names are known to be defensive stalwarts or whatever, right? So until they can make a trade or they get somebody that's going to be like, you know what, I'm tired of these bullshit defensive outings, and we're going to do something about it. They're going to have to outscore teams every night for them to win. They're going to have to outscore teams, and if their shots not falling, they're just going to get blown out. Period. Right? Um, OKC looks like they're going to be a threat this year. Uh, they got one more year together, and that's another young team. You know, they have another year under their belt together, another year they can grow, another year they can develop chemistry and stuff like that. They got a taste of the playoffs last year. And I don't see nobody stopping them. I don't see nobody stopping the OKC Thunder right now. I mean, that team is going to be cooking. Cooking. Yep. I mean, that SGA and Chet Holmgren, that's going to be a great dynamic duo for years to come. And SGA didn't win league MVP. I thought he should have won it because, you know, in my opinion, like the best player on the best team should win MVP, right? So this is where we at right now when it comes to the dynamic of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they're definitely a real threat to win the NBA championship. What's up, LA Sports Live? You said when they lost Casey, yeah, because Caldwell Pope ended up signing. I think he signed with the Orlando Magic or something like that, and yeah, they signed with the Orlando Magic. Now that's a team right there that's not going to go anywhere either. That's another young team that has promise and that can make some noise. They're not going to be a surprise anymore. They were a surprise last year, but they're not going to sneak up on anybody this year. So, uh, as it looks right now, the Miami Heat looking like they suffering they going on a decline. Old injury. You know, the Miami Heat they cannot afford to get off on these slow starts. I think the only thing that's helping them right now is most of the other contending teams are starting off slow too. And that's their saving grace. But yeah, yeah, Jamal Murray don't look right either. Definitely don't look right now. But like I said, the season's only like a week old, so you know, time to overreact and panic and stuff like that. Now, if this was back in like in March or something or April, then we'd be concerned. We'll be concerned with that. But yeah, man, I can't, man. I'm so happy NBA is back, y'all, man. Y'all just don't have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this talking all this politics and all that is getting really exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Especially considering the two candidates and all that. Every time you turn your head, it's some new shit. But so I'm glad the NBA is back. Um, I'm still mad at New Orleans, man. I'm still mad at the Pelicans, man. They are, man. Look, I did a video yesterday talking about the Pelicans, right? It's called the Pelican Brief. And in that video, I talked about how they lost to Portland by 22, right? Off a rebuilding Portland Trailblazers team at that. Now, now I know not Jamal Murray. DeJounte Murray is out, right? DeJounte Murray got hurt in their season opener, I think. And you mean to tell me still with CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, and Zion Williamson, who's supposed to be in the best shape of his life, and you go out there and get blown up by the Trailblazers, a team that's supposed to be rebuilding, then you turn right back around, lose to a Golden State Warriors team now with no Curry, no Andrew Wiggins, right? Matter of fact, I was backing on Draymond Green to get kicked out the game and shit because we all know how that battle operate where there was no Stephen Clay. Clay signed with the Dallas Mavericks and shit, but when Stephen Clay was an item in Golden State for a long time and they didn't play, what Draymond Green do? Draymond Green would go out there, flail, flop like a fish out of water, get two texts, and get kicked out the game, right? So sure, New Orleans was going to handle business against the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday night, except no, not Tuesday night, Monday night. Except that they didn't handle business, and instead they got blown out. No, that was Tuesday night. That wasn't Monday night. That was Tuesday night. They get blown out like that. Now I don't know what they did last night. I don't know what they did last night, but 'cause I have to check. Can somebody let me know what happened last night with the Golden State Warriors and the Pelicans? They played because they played each other again on like a home affair. Yeah, I saw that. I saw Blazers beat the Clippers last night, and I saw James Harden throw that lazy pass at the end of the game to where it got intercepted, trying to do a lob to Zubac, and that thing got intercepted. Right? So yeah. But then again, if anytime you hear me talk about James Harden, it's like watching a porno, right? If you've seen it once, you've seen it all, right? It has nothing has fundamentally changed when it comes to James Harden. We all know when it comes to crunch time, this man nuts up. It's a well documented fact. He's just doing it in the regular season and not the postseason, right? We all know James Harden is a fraud. Look. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times about this guy. James Harden, when it comes down to the get down, when it comes time for the truth to be told, when it comes time for that toll to be paid, James Harden will disappoint you. He will leave you with your dick in your hand when it matters most. Also, the Warriors beat the Pelicans again. Y'all telling me the Warriors beat the Pelicans again? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Did Curry play last night? Laves hard. Did Curry play last night? Because I didn't see that game, so I don't know what happened. I just know what happened the other night when they in Golden State. And that game was in New Orleans. So so Curry didn't play last night, and they played in New Orleans, and Golden State still won by 15. Oh Lord mercy, that's not good. That's not good. If what y'all saying is true, that's not good. That's not good at all. Because that right there is gonna put Willie Green on the hot seat, man. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna put Willie Green on the hot seat. Because you ain't got no business losing that, man. A Warriors team with no Curry or Andrew Wiggins, you still lose? Oh Lord have mercy. That's not a good look. I thought the game was in New Orleans, but either way, yeah, I saw the Clippers losing to. Have the Clippers won the game at home yet? I don't think they won the game at home yet. That new intricate 2 point something $1 million arena, $1 billion arena that they're in right now. Have they even won a game at home yet? You say, oh, Big T Buddy Hill balling, huh? So you say Big T Buddy Hill is balling. We'll see how long that lasts. You say Buddy Hill is balling. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't expect that to last long at all. You know, there's a reason why he's been traded multiple times. Uh, my thoughts on the Cavs early hot streak. As long as they can stay healthy or whatever, I think they got a good shot to do something. As long as they can stay healthy, their problem has been injuries. They dudes been getting hurt at the wrong damn time. They're not a bad team. I just don't believe in Kenny Atkinson. But anyway, you said Inglewood's the city of champions, man. That's where the Lakers been winning all these championship. Clippers ain't got no got. You damn right, the Clippers ain't got no business there. You damn right, the Clippers ain't got no business there. So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that, Darrell. Shit, that's when the Lakers won all their champion. Not all of them, but they won most of their championships at. And they're gonna sit up there and take that area with their presence, man. If the Clippers don't get out of here, they'll always be the second team in LA. We all know about the teams in LA, man. You're not talking the Dodgers, Rams, or Lakers, then what we talking about? Ain't nobody talk about the Clippers outside of Billy Crystal, right? Hey, so hey, when the parade will be, Darrell? Because I know you going. When the parade for the Dodgers will be for the World Series championship? Because I know you going. Did they arrange that yet? Nobody don't talk about the Kings like that. I don't think nobody talks about the Kings like that. What the hell is he singing? See, but this is what you gotta deal with when you come to DC. There's the monument. That's the Capitol, right? Or not? Yeah, that's the Capitol where motherfuckers trying to overtake the goddamn overtake the government on January 6th, and behind that is the Lincoln Memorial, right? And then the White House is like somewhere over there, like behind it's about like it's all like one big fucking triangle, right? So, but the White House is somewhere over there, right? But anyway, oh, you said, oh, I know LA Sports Live going. All right, that's another dude I know that's gonna be there. So the parade's tomorrow. Okay, so the Dodger parade tomorrow. All right, bet. I'll tell you, man, the Clippers, man, I don't know what they were doing betting they stable on James Harden. I'm like, you ain't see this dude yet. I mean, have y'all not seen this guy over the years? He is a fraud. If there ever is one, he is a fraud. And you know what? Despite his fraudulent activity, he's going to go in the Hall of Fame, man. That's the sad part. Of all that fraudulent activity he be putting on for the masses, he's going to go in the Hall of Fame. Oh you already know, Josh. Josh Johnson, you already know what time it is when it comes to that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Do not commit to him. He's like that escort that you spent like $4 grand on for a night of pleasure and shit, right? Do not commit to him. Just go in there, handle your business, but do not commit. No, go ahead, do not fall in love, right? James Harden, again, he's like that escort that you spend $2,000-3,000 on for a night, right? You sit down, have a little pillow talking, right? Y'all get naked or whatever like that. Do what your heart desires for that day or for that evening, right? But do not commit. Do not fall in love. It is purely lust. That's it. You get your nut and get the fuck out. That's what you deal with when you come to James Harden. You do not commit. That's right. But yeah, man, I'm telling y'all, man, if you if you give your franchise to James Harden, boy, 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 huh? You asking, you asking for it. You are completely, surely asking for it. But yeah, man, this is good, man. I had to get out, man. It's 82 degrees out here. I didn't think DC was gonna be this hot this late in the year. Normally it'd be like in the 40s and shit out here in DC. And surprisingly, this Halloween I ain't see nobody coming out here dressed like hot dogs or Jesus Christ or Super Mario or a random Ninja Turtle or some shit. I haven't seen anybody dressed in some weird looking outfit yet, right? So that's shocking within itself. Huh, I mean, there's no group of white folks out here that's gonna be dressed like the Scooby Doo gang and shit. But yeah, you said James Harden been on 3 teams in 4 years, going on 5. Exactly, exactly. But hey, I know what time it is when it comes to that clown. Yeah, man, man. The weather out here has been nice, man. We ain't got rain in like a month. We're like in a goddamn drought. Literally, we're in a drought out here. We have not gotten rain in almost a month. And LA always have good weather. So for you to say that, man, that's crazy. I have to wait till the evening where the freaks come out at night, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be somebody dressed like Elvis or Michael Jackson's zombie dancing the Thriller or some shit. So I gotta wait till the evening where all the freaks come out. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, he need to go ahead and hang it up, man. He really do need to consider hanging that shit up, bro. They really need to consider hanging that up, man. Because I don't know. I don't even think he knows when he's coming back. For all we know, you say it's 52. Hey, I'll take 52. I like 52-degree weather. I don't like this 82-degree weather. Fuck this shit. I want to be a penguin. I want it cold, damn it. I want it to be cold. But I want to talk about something when it comes to Milwaukee Bucks, man, because last year I was one of the ones who made the proclamation that Damian Lillard should get traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. And if he gets traded to the Milwaukee Bucks, I think the Bucks had a good shot of winning championship, right? Boy, that shit blowed up in my face. God damn, that girl got a donkey on her. God damn. Anyway, yeah, that whole trade thing blew up in my face. God damn, that motherfucker got some curve. Woo, wait, boy. Mm-mm. God damn. Anyway, where was I at? Because I was distracted with a attractive woman with a fat, big old rotund donkey on her. Anyway, oh yeah, that's right. God dang on Damian Lillard, man. He really disappointed me and shit, right? Because I figured if he going on a better team, he would do some shit. Nope. What happened? They get a coach fired. They bring in Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is mediocre down the stretch and shit. Hmm, I really expected more from the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're not getting it. So I'm not a fan of what's going on right now. God damn, boy. If I was trying to put myself in the dating scene, I definitely would have shot my shot, boy. God. Oh, that's the. No, that ain't the meter me. All right, we good. Well, well, see, Gideon, you had to let him go. If that was the case, was going on, there's too much friction within the locker room or whatever like that. Then you're gonna have to cut bait. But the truth, but trading Drew Holiday was the big mistake, in my opinion. I know they were looking for more offensively and stuff like that, but Drew Holiday was one of your defensive stalwarts. You don't get rid of him. You don't trade him. But I'm gonna give you another scenario that not a whole lot of people talking about, right? And no, it wasn't the trade for it wasn't them trading away Malcolm Brogdon because they did the signing trade. He ended up going to the Pacers, and Malcolm Brogdon is chronically injured. It's when they re-signed Chris Middleton to that massive extension. To me, that was the beginning of the Bucks' downfall right there. When they signed Chris Middleton, and I like Chris Middleton, right? Played at Porter High School, my hometown and shit, right? But when they signed him to that contract extension, that was the beginning of the end for me. And then when they put the final nail in the coffin is when they, traded for Damian Lillard, and then at the expense they got rid of Drew Holiday. Now I would have not given up Drew Holiday under no circumstances, in my opinion. But yeah, Chris Middleton, no, again, as well, it's one of the things I've been talking about for years, right? Overpaid, underperformed players. You got these B plus players or these C minus players making A plus money, right? So this is where we at. Now I gotta get me some food, man. I'm hungry as fuck. And Chris Middleton haven't even played all year. Chris Middleton ain't even played all year. And this is where we at, man. So I mean, I ain't rocking with that shit. It's time to get some goddamn barbecue. That's right. It is time to get some barbecue up in this hell. So I'm gonna leave y'all on that note, and I'm gonna enjoy this this intricate DC weather right here, y'all. What'd you say? Don't be surprised if Milwaukee's actually battle for a spot in the play-in. I mean, yeah, that's possible, but they got too many bullshit ass teams where Milwaukee is going to actually battle for a play-in, right? I think Milwaukee.
There's no way that a mass-produced shoe is going.
I think Milwaukee is actually going to. I think they're going to make the playoffs. They're not going to be no 2 or 3 seed or nothing like that, but they'll make the playoffs. But they're not going to be like one of those top tier teams that we're looking at. It's going to be like Boston, maybe like on Orlando or Indiana or something like that. But they'll be in the top 6. Yep. But they got to find a way to be better defensively, because if they don't, man, they got to get better shot selection, and they got to and on top of that, giving better offensive continuity, because if they don't, man, they're done. What's up, Trey Brown? You say, do I think Biden is trying to spoil Kamala? Well, Kamala is doing a good job of spoiling her own campaign. Biden, look, let me put you a game for free 99 when it comes to Kamala Harris, right? In 2008, when Barack Obama first ran for president, right, there was this natural grassroots support, right? There was Obama shoes. I mean, motherfuckers in the hood. I'm talking about grassroots support. Motherfuckers in the grassroots were making like Obama shoes, Obama phones, Obama t-shirts. Hell, there was an Obama chia pet, right? There's no natural grassroots support for Kamala Harris, right? No natural grassroots support for Kamala Harris. So she was already behind the 8 ball, and then the media was out here trying to manufacture this narrative that, she's going to be this inspiration, when like a few months ago, she was one of the most unpopular people within the Democratic Party. So nothing Biden said or nothing Biden did was going to damage Kamala Harris any more than when she's already been damaged goods when she even became this person that got a rocket strapped to her back and on top of the Democratic ticket, right? So there's no grassroots support for Kamala Harris. So again, nothing Biden said or did was going to change anything when it comes to her. Just not. But if you ask me, the whole Republican Democratic Party situation is a scam, if you ask me. Now, I live out here in DC, you know what I'm saying? I see both Republicans and Democrats walking together, going to the bar, going to a restaurant, right? That whole thing that you see on TV is called theater. It's theater. See, they go a politician right there. You can tell motherfucker, bald head, where he at? See, there you go, walking to wherever he's going, right? Bald head, you know what I'm saying? And he dressing like Trump, so that tells me right there he a Republican. So, yeah, man, that whole thing you see on Fox News, on NBC, when you got Joy Reid, her fucking bald head. Look, Joy Reid, I can't have more hair on my nutsack than you have on the top of your head now. You need to do something about that, Joy Reid, because that whole blonde, low cut fade you got going on, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. Not a fan. But anyway, it's good chopping it up and fellowshipping with y'all. I really thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Right? You guys are what keep me going. I love coming on here, talking about whatever, right? And I just can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys really support my channel. You guys really, are some riders, man. Straight up, man. And I really do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. If not for you guys, I'll just be another Bama on here talking shit on YouTube. For real. I really would be. So I really do appreciate y'all, man. Straight up, man. Yep. You already know, Josh Johnson. It's Slouch on the couch. It is Slouch on the Couch. I gotta check to see what the NBA schedule is tonight. I'm probably gonna make some bet. And you know what? I need to do a live stream. Fontaine, if you watching this video, hey, we need to get together. We need to do a stream of some bets and some shit, right? We need to do a live stream, you know, maybe, you know, do some bets and shit like that, you know, put some money in some people's pockets and shit like that, right? And then, you know, I might do a stream on Sunday for like anytime touchdowns and whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? I've been, you know, playing NFL, you know, doing some sports betting for NFL and shit. The Suns are playing the Clippers. That's gonna be a good one. We'll see if the Clippers get their lick back, and the Bucks is playing the Grizzlies. All right. I think there might be like 4 games. I know last night was a busy night in the NBA, so Wednesdays and Fridays typically be the busiest night. So Tuesdays and Thursdays there'd be like about 3 or 4 games. So I gotta look at that schedule and shit like that. But yeah, man, you guys let me know what y'all think about this, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. I'm about to go get me some barbecue. Thank you to the Black Spider for her donation in the super chat, right? Appreciate everybody for tuning in on the stream. Last but definitely not least, shouts out to the LDBC. This your man, Scream at Me.